Next morning, I started my day with a breakfast. You don't need it, even if you're on a budget, because it's going to be a very long day. But there's breakfast wraps available at supermarket for a few euros. Also, since we are going on a full day tour, let's grab something to go as well. So I got everything I need for the day. And by the way, before we get on the bus, finish your hot drinks. The full-day Dingle Peninsula Slea Head bus tour operates from early April to end of October and begins at 10:30 a.m. Usually the pickup point is at the tour agency's office. There are many tour operators, typically costing around 20 to 25 euros, so bargain and bargain hard. So this is the official first stop over here at the Inch Beach. It's a very beautiful beach. Now, given the fact that I have all these equipments, I don't want to get sand over it, but we can go down and take a look through another way, and that is aerial shots. So let's check it out. The Inch Beach is one of the prettiest beaches bordered by two streams situated about 9 miles south of Middleton. It's extremely popular with everyone, from surfers to dog walkers. This beach has two halves. One side is sand backed by rushes and a small river, while others has an interesting rock formation jetting out into the bay backed by a small cliff and dunes. This is actually the second stop right here. It's just a nice peninsula. You can get a really nice view of a different shade of green. It's actually pretty spectacular, and you can see some lake over there. I'm sure, I think that's Clanny Lake, but I'll ask the driver later.
What's the predator to the sheep? One predator, if you want to go and see the beehive huts, he will. But that's entirely up to yourself.
After a short drive, we reach a vantage point for another round of spectacular scenery. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the spectacular scenery of the Irish coastlines. So this is a third stop. Wait, is it third stop? Stop. Oh wow, that's really cool. Very entertaining.
Yes, here we go. And those are the Skellig Islands out there.
Skellig Islands, he knows everything.
The Skellig Islands, where the monks went in the 9th century. And Star Wars was filmed from the big one of those islands on Skellig Moor. Skellig Michael, the one on the right.
Wow, you know everything.
Well, I'm around long enough to know enough of things. And these are the Blasket Islands. I'll be telling you about them as we travel along. Going down along here.
Oh dear, so we came at the right time.
This is it. Here's just the map, the point here. And I'd be hoping to get in here, but by the looks of things, this is still a tour. Yeah, we will stop here for a quick second.
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah, we'll stop here for just a quick one because
the next stop is Ireland's most well-known and recognized landmark, and also a very scenic viewpoint, the Slea Head. It is the westernmost part of Dingle Peninsula, and also facing the northwest is Dunmore Head, the westernmost point of Ireland and Europe. From this viewpoint, you get to enjoy the dramatic view of Baskin-Robbins. Just joking. I mean Basket Islands, an uninhabited group of islands, part of Kerry County.
Well, if you wanted to come back, we'll say next Monday. If there was a startup, well, we'll be staying in the island, into the land down there. One is from January to June.
money on the a lot of time on the flower?
No, these are wild. They just grow there. All these are wild flowers, just grow. Oh, we'll stop here for a picture now. We are running a good bit behind time. So if we take about 5 minutes, this time now it's 5 minutes, okay?
We arrived at our last stop at a very cute and Irish village, one of the rare places where majority of the population speak the Irish language on daily basis. This is a tourist town with a host of amenities, including stunning walk trails, craft studios and workshops, a museum, shop, hotels, and cozy pub with crackling fires and great bar food. Seasonal attraction includes the award-winning museum and boat tours. But you are not going to have time for that since we are only going to be stopping for an hour, just enough for a quick bite. So this is actually the last part of the official tour. This town is mostly rely on tourism. It's about 71 kilometers away from Kilkenny. Now, one of the unexpected attractions here is a dolphin named Fungie. There's an interesting story behind it. By the way, the real Fungie actually do exist. You just have to pay for a boat to go and see him or her. And let me tell you a little bit about that. Fungie is a male common bottlenose dolphin who is known to live very close contact with humans in Dingle. According to the local, Fungie was first seen in Dingle Harbor in 1983 and continues to seek out human contact over 30 years later. Known to interact playfully with the swimmer, surfer, kayaker, and diver in the water. So one of the things that this town is really famous for is the seafood, and their specialty is actually fish and chips. It's made out of cod, come right from the sea. But I'll be honest with you, I do not like deep fried food since I'm trying to lose weight. But if you're not afraid, give it a shot. Dingle is the only town in the peninsula that sits on the Atlantic coast, with a population of 2,200. The main industry in the town are tourism, fishing, and aquaculture. The town developed as a port following the Norman invasion of Ireland. By the 13th century, more goods were imported through Dingle than Lamrock, and by the 14th century, importing wine was a major business. So, cheers!
Anyone here to blow us over here? No?
On the way back, we are dropped off at another viewpoint. I really don't know what this viewpoint is. I'm actually fell asleep. It's very nice. Magnificent. Beautiful.